Hi, welcome to my channel. In this video I want to show you how to box pipes. Basically I'm going to show you two methods of boxing pipes, one with plywood or MDF and another one if you want to use plasterboards. This room we are now, this is going to be converted into a bathroom. I've got in place cold and hot water and also the waste pipe for the bathtub. So I'm going to show you how to box these pipes. So both methods, whether you want to use plasterboards or plywood, we're going to start the same. I've got 3 pieces of wood here. It's all 4 by 2.5 centimeters thickness. So first I'm going to fix this button onto this wall. To do this I'm using hammer fixings. Basically you need to drill a hole through the wood, through the wall, and then just hammer it in. To pre-drill the button in a few places. So this is done. Now I'm gonna fix this bit onto the floor. Obviously I need to keep the same distance from the wall, so I need to measure it properly. For screwing this bit onto the floor I'm using just simple wood screws. Don't take too long screws, because obviously under the floorboards there might be some pipes, some cables. So I chose these screws because they're gonna go about 1.5 centimeters inside the floorboards. We need to pre-drill the wood first. So we've got the base frame, wooden button onto the wall, wooden button onto the floor. Now we need to cut the front panel. Doesn't matter if it's plasterboard or it's plywood or MDF, we need to measure the same. So basically the height of the panel, we need to measure it in a few places to check if it's the same. So I've got a piece of plywood cut to size. I'm using exterior plywood because the location is in a bathroom, so even if it gets wet, so it doesn't expand like MDF or doesn't get damaged so quickly as the plasterboard. So in the bathroom I recommend to use the ply. You can easily stick ties on it. Obviously previously you have to paint it with PVA. Now I can screw the front panel onto the button that I fixed to the floor. So now I can measure the top panel, distance from the wall to the edge of the front panel, if it's the same everywhere. So now I've got cutted the top panel, which I can lay down here. And screw it with the same screws. Obviously drill the pilot hole first. So that's done. 18mm exterior plywood is quite strong. You can stand on it and nothing can happen. Obviously now needs ties on top, on the side, and as well as on the walls. So now I'm going to show you how to build the same boxing but using plasterboards. If you decided to make it from plasterboards, obviously the first two steps are the same. One piece of wood on the wall, one on the floor. I've got two pieces of plasterboards cutted already, just to demonstrate how it should look. So first front panel, obviously the same, but instead of wood screws I recommend to use drywall screws. Then to make it strong enough, you use another piece of wood and screw it exactly onto this edge. Like so. And now we've got two edges, so you can place the top panel and screw it to both sides. So I'll show you two methods of boxing the pipes, one with plywood, one with plasterboards. This one obviously it's not so strong as the plywood, but obviously it's cheaper and quicker to build. So if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. But I can check the strength if you like.